Hey, kid, give me all your lunch money.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Wiggins.
And I'm an overheated human cast of the Isla of South Padre. Haha. And we're here today to talk about
Bullying. Yuck.
Hello and welcome back to our channel, Wig Out, where we wig out with you weekly, semi-weekly, or whenever we can get to it. Needless to say, we're back with our second video and we really appreciate you tuning in. If you missed our first video, you can check it out here. Ding.
Stop joking around. Let's get to the point.
Ow. As I was growing up, I was cat scratched. I was bullied. We talked about this on our mental health issue, and hey, maybe it correlates. Maybe that's where it all came from. Or maybe that's why I was a target. Bullying, I felt for me, and I hate to say this, is that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. It's a rite of passage. It's supposed to happen. It happens to everyone, because it doesn't. But what it did for me is it gave me, skin made of titanium gold. And it made me stronger. Now, when I went back from my high school reunion, I was so underwhelmed by everything. It all kind of seemed like a long, distant, dreamy joke.
Me, it did affect long term. One particular girl targeted me daily. She made me feel horrible. She followed me into the bathroom one day with her and her little friends and were saying, "Sounds like a cow peeing on a flat rock."
That is super specific. How many cows did they listen to pee on a flat rock to be able to call that out? I don't get it. Seriously.
According to the National Center Against Bullying, is when an individual or group of people with more power repeatedly and intentionally cause hurt or harm to another person or group of people who feel helpless to respond.
And that power might not be real power. It could be perceived power. More than likely, people who are bullied are those that are different. People that suffer from anxiety or depression, people that have ADHD are actually more likely in some studies to be bullied than others. And the circumstance is that they're different. That is a target for bullying. If you're gonna get this scene, you're gonna have to get the bull story. The bull Monty. No bullshit. I could go all day.
Don't.
Who are the characters in this bully? What do they call those Mexican soap operas? Oh my god. Oh my god, David watches them all the time. They're like forever long. Oh, telenovela. If we're gonna set the bull scene in this telenovela, we're gonna have to tell you about the characters. The bullyee is the person being bullied. The bullier is the person bullying. But what you wouldn't expect, the bullier is also the bullyee on another side of an equation. And that is a pattern of behavior that is kind of passed down. You know how they say, rolls downhill. Miss Wiggins here is gonna tell us who is a bully? What kind of characteristics do they have? Go for it, Miss Wiggins. Tell us.
Most of the time they have a lot of problems at home, stress, traumas, and they see people's weaknesses and they just want to hide their own weaknesses by exposing other people's weaknesses.
That's how you train a puppy. You pet it when it does good, and you beat the living out of it when it messes up.
It's not just children.
Yeah, there's not just one bully all the time. A lot of times, especially in the female population and the gay population, you'll have groups totally isolate another person. That's a form of bullying. Refusing to acknowledge someone's presence, that is destructive to that person in very different forms. It's all about that power play.
Cyberbullying is a big thing right now.
I mean, you've got so many social media outlets and so much anonymity. You're anonymously on these channels with some people don't even have profiles. Like, I'm sorry, honey, get rid of the puppy and put your damn face up there. If you want to talk smack, like, let me know what you look like so I can smack you when I see you.
Fake accounts.
They call them trolls. They just troll the internet, putting people down. It's like, what a good life.
It's not about you, it's about them, and it's their way of dealing with whatever's going on inside them.
And you're perfect just the way you are. And parents, don't be scared to talk to your kids. Talk to them every day, and eventually you'll learn that maybe they are being bullied, or maybe they are a bully, and you can address that appropriately with them in the moment, or maybe suggest they talk to like a counselor if they don't feel comfortable talking to you. It's not like bullying's just happening to children. I think sexual harassment is definitely a form of bullying. And it's really important that you bring this conversation up in the workplace, at school. If you notice bullying, stand up together and
say something.
Reject it. We have to unite against the bully. If you notice types of behavior with your friends, a group of people,
Intervene, step in, stand up. Don't laugh.
don't join in.
Reach out to the victim, include them in some of your activities, get to know them.
You got to find the right way to stand up for someone. Sometimes people don't want someone to jump out and say, hey, stop it. That makes them feel even more uncomfortable. I would suggest approaching them in private, in meaningful conversations, right? Right.
What you do to others can affect them for the rest of their lives.
And apparently it can affect you too, because bullies and bulliers are having the same anxiety, depression. If you're being bullied and you don't feel comfortable talking to your parent, a counselor, or a friend, visit these websites.
Stopbullying.gov
or stompoutbullying.org. That's stompoutbullying.org.
And if you're a bully, just stop
you.
it. Be nice.
Stop being bullied and start standing up for those who are. Leave us your feedback, because even if you don't, we're going to keep making it. It's important to us, and we think it might be important to you. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining in for our second episode of Wig Out on bullying. And thank you for taking the time to engage with us. Unless it's cyberbullying. In that case, leave me 2 comments, because it doesn't work, honey. We'd love for you to stay, but it's time to go.